I've been going back and forth whether to post this video. I still believe that YouTube is a platform for storytelling. So why not share my stories and let others learn from them? Sharing doesn't necessarily mean you're stuck in the past or still hurting. It simply means you are embracing vulnerability and inviting people into your world. The parts they don't usually see. Beyond the glamour of social media, careers, and accomplishments, there is a deeper, more personal side. We all have stories to tell, and we've all faced pain and significant challenges. But we also thrive, and by sharing our journeys, we can inspire and uplift each other. After all, this is something I've learned as a voice artist. Someone out there needs to hear your voice. Someone out there needs to hear your story. It will be a while before I finish the manuscript of my life and publish the book. But as long as I keep witnessing the sunrise each day, that manuscript will keep growing, evolving with every new discovery and experience I find worth sharing. Have you ever felt completely lost? Like the world has turned upside down? I know I have. Because in 2018, I faced some of the most hardest moments of my life. And I'm sharing this story because I want you to know that you are not alone. And it's okay, definitely okay, not to be okay. I was cheated on repeatedly, and each betrayal took a piece of me away. I forgave, but in the process, I lost myself. I questioned everything, my life, my purpose, and even God. And there were days when I thought there was no reason for me to keep going. But then something just made me realize that I looked at my children. It reminded me again that their presence, they are my everything. They reminded me again that they are my everything. And giving up was not an option for me, or is never an option for me, because instead, during that time, I've learned to set boundaries. It is an act of love, both for myself and for them. And letting go of a relationship that you still care about is one of the hardest things to do. Loving someone still, despite of everything, but it became clear to me that I had to prioritize my children, my well-being, and of course theirs. But through this hurt, I discovered lessons. Losing someone doesn't mean losing everything. In fact, with just my children by my side, I found a new strength within myself. It wasn't the end. It was a new beginning of everything. I started valuing myself and recognizing my own potential. I also gained a deeper relationship with God. I asked for his forgiveness, and never had I questioned him again after that. For the times that I doubted him, and for the pain that I endured, he was always by my side. He is always by our side. And sharing my story is my way of saying, you're not alone. We all face major trials, but we can emerge stronger and wiser. I thought sharing this story today is something, hopefully, I can inspire someone, maybe save someone, but I want to make a longer video about this topic. But yeah, just want to say you're not alone. If you're struggling right now, facing a difficult challenge in your life, remember this: letting go can actually lead to incredible growth, because that happened to me. Embrace your journey and trust in your strength, because brighter days are ahead. You're worthy of love and respect, and never forget that. I mask my pains, but only because I had no choice. I had to get up every morning for my children. I was dealing with this anxiety of not knowing what's gonna happen to us tomorrow, next week, next month. I only had myself, because my young children were still very young. But then I realized that I was actually underestimating their capacity, their mental capacity, psychological capacity, and everything. In fact, it was my eldest child that also reminded me about something, and I want to make a video about this. But why am I making this video today? Because I have a lot of friends right now who are going through major challenges, just like what happened to me. And I know that you, my channel supporters, I only know you behind the screens, and you're probably going through something as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be about your relationship, your romantic relationships, your marriage breakdown or whatever, but it's regardless. If you're going through something, you're not alone. But I specifically want also to focus on my story about my marriage breakdown, because that taught me a lot of things, that made me realize a lot of things about myself as well, and that made us who we are now. And those pains in the past definitely molded us three, and we've become more resilient, a lot stronger, more mature, and closer as a family of three. Losing someone is just a physical loss, but in fact, losing someone also means you can gain a lot more in life. And by sharing my story, which I will be sharing one day, very soon, on a deeper level, because I know that my story can inspire, can remind someone, potentially save someone, because it wasn't just a story. I mean, I know that someone out there needs to hear our story, what happened to us, how we overcame all these challenges, and we are here now. Yeah, just want to check out on you and just to remind you guys that you're not alone if you're going through something, and I want to thank you for all your support throughout these years. I will be posting more videos about life, personal development, some about my work, but I want to focus more on personal development and about life in general. I want to use this platform to inspire people. I know I'm not a big content creator, but I just want to use my voice and this platform to send my message and inspire people, hopefully, in my humble way. So yeah, thank you so much for listening today. It's just a random video, but I just want you to know that you're not alone. You are loved. You have people who support you, and you are more than enough. I love you all.